What's the crack, guys? It's Nathan here, aka the Rambling Kern, aka the founding member of Kern School of Combat. My school focuses primarily on Irish martial arts and martial arts originating within Ireland, so styles of fencing that come from Irish instructors, as well as martial arts derived solely here. So one of those I'm going to talk to you today about, which is Irish collar and elbow wrestling. So this was one of the most widely practiced forms of wrestling in the late 1800s and at the turn of the 1900s. It was practiced as far afield as New Zealand, Canada, America, and obviously throughout Ireland. Villages across the country you would have found people practicing collar and elbow wrestling. So I run a club, as I mentioned, based in Dublin, teaching Irish and collar and elbow classes. For the past 8 weeks now, we've been training collar and elbow and really getting to understand the art and understand the intricacies of it. I myself have about a decade or more of grappling experience through MMA, jiu-jitsu, judo, wrestling, and a few other different styles. Now, while collar and elbow might look quite similar to judo to some people, there is quite a few differences, mainly in how the art is done and the focus of the art, but also obviously the fixed grips, the fixed collar and elbow grip. So I'm going to show you today a little bit of an overview of the history of Irish collar and elbow wrestling and a bit of an overview of our classes. And over the coming weeks, I'm going to show you what we've learned and how we're hoping to develop the art, and hopefully you will enjoy it. So thank you very much for watching.
Wrestling had long been a popular pastime in Ireland, with references as far back as the Táin. However, collar and elbow became the predominant style by the 1700s, defined by its fixed grips at the neck and at the elbow. Our own group uses primarily judo and jiu-jitsu jackets at the moment, although even in the 17 and 1800s there was various different types of harnesses and jackets that people tried to devise. It was, at the time, a hugely popular art all across Ireland and into the Americas and across Europe. You would have seen it at numerous county fairs, and it would have been a hugely popular pastime amongst many. Now, the art does include various large throws and big turning throw movements. However, it was defined by its footwork and was often referred to as fencing with the feet, which I think this clip highlights very well. Now, the art itself, by the late 1800s and early 1900s, was starting to decline. One of my big hopes is that with the work that my own group and other groups are doing is that we can work to bring this art back and get a new generation interested in it, as grappling arts have become hugely popular in Ireland, and it's something that I would love to see preserved and passed along as part of our Irish martial heritage.
So guys, that was my brief overview of Irish collar and elbow wrestling, and a little bit of history, and obviously I'm going to dive into that a little bit more over the coming weeks and months. I would really highly recommend you reach out to irishcollarandelbowwrestling.ie and read their book. You can find that on a number of different platforms, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll also pop a link down in the video description. If you're interested in classes on actually learning Irish collar and elbow wrestling or Batteract or other forms of Irish fencing, I'll also pop my contact details down below and you can get a hold of me through there. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And we're going to break down some footage of sparring, of the art itself, and some of the training techniques that we've covered. So I really appreciate you watching. Please feel free to share this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that usual carry on. It's a new channel, so it'll really help. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks a lot.